I gotta run, keep from hiding. I'm bound to keep on riding. And I got one more silver dollar. Silver
Hello.
Hello.
Not everybody up here.
Yeah, I was just going to say hello to everybody. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Amstar. Hi, Hammy.
I had so much fun on your panel, or not on your panel, but on your channel the other day.
Hi, Mad Max. Hi, Mary.
Yeah.
Hey, John. Hello, my lovely. How you doing? I think that's it.
I'm up here just to make people mad.
And you will.
And to ask for money.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I'm just teasing.
We gotta get Andy to beg me for money, apparently. Oh my God.
Hey, Origins.
Hi, Hammy. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Mad Max. Hi, Mary. M-Star is awesome. If you're not subbed to M-Star, you should. You should be.
I'm gonna go do it right now.
Yeah, you should be.
M-Star Media.
Absolutely should be.
Can somebody put? Oh, hang on. No, I don't need to. It's all right.
I am now M-Star.
Go to channel.
What are you talking about?
I'm already subscribed.
To M-Star?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have been way back in the furry days.
Yeah. So
The
there you
furry
go.
days does not sound good.
No, the furry days were.
I know, furry potato. I get what you're talking about. It just sounds like that you're a
Not
furry.
anymore. She hates me.
You like the bright orange, do you? Timu. What can I say? Class.
Yeah, you should be getting your box in like a couple of days, I think.
Oh no. Back to boxes again.
The box of shoes, of the shoes.
I was going to say, did you feel it good?
Pointy toe shoes. I can't wear those pointy toe shoes.
Hey, Naomi, how's it going?
Yeah, that's basically what it was the furry days.
The furry days.
Hi, Snark and Stars.
I am not associated with furry anymore.
No, hi, Brian King.
I'm not sure very many people are.
I don't know. I know. I mean, I've gone to Furry's channel when she posts something. I've gone over there and checked it out, and I see a lot of the old regulars.
Really? Still? People haven't wisened up.
Yeah, I mean, like a couple who comes here, they watch Furry all the time too. XXX. Hello. XXX. I did put it on subs only, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. but I gotta check to make sure because I don't want a bunch of trolls coming in here.
He's got 9 subscribers
Oh, I've got. Yeah, I put it on. I'm good.
and joined 23rd November 2014.
2014.
Speaking of kittens, I wanted to check
right.
in on Nate Petrosky's kittens because they're so cute, and there's a whole lot of them. There are 10 kittens.
Oh my gosh, look how adorable.
I know, aren't they sweet? And he has 2 cats, 2 orange cats, one named Katana and the other one, his name is Cloak. And both these cats gave birth within a day of each other. And one cat had 4 girls, 1 boy. The other cat had 4 boys, 1 girl. I mean, and they raise all their kitties together.
Oh my
Cloak and
god.
Katana just go in there and feed them, and it doesn't matter whose kittens they're feeding. They feed
Hey,
all of them.
Brian.
Dr. Nimrod? Oh, never mind. That was the other chat. But
Hey, Mad Max.
cute. Aren't they the sweetest little things? They're so little.
Yeah.
I like the little orange one balled up there.
This one up here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's so cute. Oh. This one is a complete lima bean.
So precious.
I think they're sweet. So anyway, that's my kitty thing for today.
Oh,
Whoop, up. Where'd she go? She completely booped herself. Unfortunately, Furry still thinks her shit don't stick and that all the BS she did for ad revenue is still okay. She came to another community I go to recently. Really? What other community?
how is that?
Weird. I mean, I imagine there's more than one 1A community on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand what happened. You know, I don't understand. I know she got arrested several times and that kind of soured her, but holy moly. She started turning on her friends, me, for instance. Only because she posted a video that I didn't like, that I told her I can't be a part of, because she made a video mocking somebody's death. And I don't like that. That's not cool, no matter who you are.
Nope.
What is for bingo? Give not all, do it back. What? What? Oh, people, I need to have a disclaimer on my channel. If you want to type in my chat, you have to proofread it before you hit enter. Oh, that's sweet, Mad Max. Hey, Zatoichi, how you doing? Yeah, that's really sad that she hasn't changed anything. It's really sad. Because I mean, she was so funny in the beginning. She was hilarious in the beginning, but then she just turned. Something happened and she turned.
Yeah.
And she turned into the dark side.
Total 360.
Yep. You pulled out a bass that you haven't played in 25 years? Oh, wow. Nice. I remember that, M-Star. I remember that. The other community is the People's Podcast. Oh, no. And she goes over. Oh, because I love Eli. Eli's awesome. I love him. He is so funny. Oh, you are Dutch. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know what I heard. I can read I am Dutch. Okay. but new tal do. I don't know what that means. I'm American. I don't read Dutch, but I can't believe she's going over to ruin another channel, ruin Eli's channel, because the People's Podcast. I mean, I don't have a problem with the People's Podcast at all. I don't have a problem with Eli. I think he's hilarious when he does his auditing. I think he is absolutely hilarious. It says, now you read my language. Does it? How do you know, Zatoichi? Are you Dutch? Yeah. I mean, she only went there once. I fucking hate Eli's fake auditing BS. Harassing private businesses. I don't call that harassing when you just stand there. When you just stand there and film, that's not harassment. Gotta look up the meaning of the word harassment.
Hi, STD.
Filming is not it. But yeah, I mean, holy moly. Oh, okay, here. Find out what happened.
Sorry about that. Somebody worked in the room.
Oh. All right.
I'm gonna say, what you doing, woman?
But yeah, it made me sad. I mean, I didn't want to leave furries, but I had no choice after she flipped out on me. I mean, she flipped out, and so did Mrs. Potato. They both flipped out on me. Completely flipped out on me. Mrs. Potato wrote me a scathing email just because I didn't approve of her mocking NJ Diver's death. I didn't think that was cool.
Mock someone's death?
Yeah. And I didn't think that was cool. So I made it known to her that I didn't like that. But now I keep getting people, for the last couple of years, I keep getting people that are hating on me because of what Furry told them that I did. And I didn't do anything other than disapprove of the video that Furry posted. I didn't think that was cool. No matter how much you don't like somebody, you don't mock their death.
Yeah, no kidding.
You just don't. And I didn't think that was very cool. So I commented on that video, oh God, no, this is messed up. I can't be a part of this. That's what I did. That's all I did. And all of a sudden, I got blocked. I was this, I was that. She posted another video about me saying that I'm a lesbian and I'm not. And then she posted another video that showed me on the drama community's panel, on Doofy's panel. But we weren't talking about Furry at all. But then she posted another screenshot of me on Doofy's panel, but we weren't talking. It was just a screenshot. And then she posted clips of Doofy's panel that I wasn't on, and they were talking about Furry. So she assumes that I sit there and go behind her back and talk about. That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. So, I mean, I've been trying to correct people over the last several years of how it went down. It didn't go down the way Furry is telling you. It is not that way at all. So I just hope that, eventually enough people will understand that I didn't do anything to Furry. I didn't do anything to her except disapprove of a video. That's all I did.
You have the right to disapprove of things, Sylvia.
Even after I left, Kate Peter on Masshole, she wanted to interview me. And I told her, I said, well, okay, I'll go on an interview as long as you don't talk about Furry. We can't talk about Furry. So I go on her and she reassured me, oh yeah, no, we won't talk about Furry. I get up there. First thing was Furry. And I just I'm not going to talk about Furry. I'm not going to talk about Furry. I don't know what you want to know about Furry, but I'm not going to talk about her. So You're not going to find out anything from me. I will not talk about furry. And
Hey, Joe,
I didn't. And I won't.
Hmm.
I mean, I tell people exactly why I left. Because she wanted me to. She blocked me. She did this. I did not do anything to furry. But they said that, oh, and yeah, Rick Crude seems to think that I took a bunch of money from furry. And I'm like, what? No. Stop. Reverse that. That's what you have. I gave money to furry. I never took money from furry. Never. Not one. Not a dime. I gave a
Wait,
lot of
Kelly
money
Ramsey.
to her. We can talk. We can literally say hundreds of dollars to furry. I did not take any money from her.
We all know that you have the biggest grifting doxing scam on. I can't even say that without laughing. I can't even say doxing scam on YouTube.
I'll tell you what, it's 9:15 in the evening here, and it's still 60 Fahrenheit.
Ooh,
60 is not hot.
it feels 60 feels good.
That's barely. Yep.
Hey, Desert Goat.
So sorry, I'm trying to
Oh,
have
he
three
doesn't go
conversations
over.
while reading my closed captioning of Silver Talking. What other one are you on? How dare you?
Pope Trump, what? Huh?
What? Pope Trump? No, 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 no.
What?
Oh, heck no.
Those two
Trump is
words
not
do
a
not go
Catholic.
together.
Trump is not a Catholic. He is also not a Christian. So he cannot be Pope.
Those two words don't go together. Oh,
75 where you are? Oh, severe. Oh, I
80s here.
love thunderstorms in the,
No.
is that a Tochi
when
has
it's
to be
hot.
blocked? Oh, interesting.
I hope it was a joke because,
It was a joke.
well, I mean, there's some people here that like Trump. There's people here that like Trump. I understand that's their own.
She's like,
That is their own malfunction, not mine. I did.
she's like,
I
there's some
hate
people here that
Trump.
like Trump.
Oh, you're talking to your son in one text and a friend in another text and you. Okay. You're on
King,
other
you're-
panels.
Mary has 94 where she is.
94? Oh, that
94.
stinks.
Oh, that's kind of almost too hot. 85 is where I'm perfectly comfortable. It's 85
Where?
degrees.
That's
Yes,
fine.
XXX. No Trump. No Trump. No Trump. Trump sucks.
70.
Oh, Cheryl's got 64.
But he hasn't put
Cheryl.
he hasn't put any tariffs on you guys, has he? In Holland? I don't know. Desert Goat, what's up?
And it's windy too. Also, it's just blowing warm air around. Oh,
Ugh.
I would love to have 75 and thunderstorms. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool. I like 75 is perfect weather, and then if you're gonna have thunderstorms on top of that, except the only one that doesn't like thunderstorms is Hawk. He doesn't like those.
Doug does not like them either. He whines. He goes, "Arr,
Yeah,
arr."
Hawk growls whenever he hears thunder. He'll growl.
Doug will actually throw his snoot up in the air and go,
And I don't know if any of y'all have noticed, but I've got a ticker going across the bottom. We need to get Jessica S. a
refrigerator.
what is it? I know, but there's a special. It's a name for it.
Special-
Sub-Zero refrigerator because she's lives in a
Jessica,
very cold part of the country.
Is there a Lowe's near you, Jessica asked? Because I have a Lowe's.
I don't know. I don't know if there's one.
Just say yes
Well,
or
she
no.
lives in Washington, so there's going to be a Lowe's somewhere.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's one that can deliver to her.
I don't know.
Just say yes or no in the chat if there is a Lowe's. that
I
can
don't know
deliver.
if she's even here.
Oh, I thought she was in the chat. I'm sorry.
No, I just had her ticker at the
Oh,
bottom,
okay. Sorry.
reminding people that it's there.
Okay.
Because she's a sweetheart and she really needs that refrigerator. So, and I think it's like
Refrigerator's one of those important things that
yeah.
people kind of have to have.
And I think the one that she's picked out is about $900. So it's definitely heavy duty. But and I know that another person is going to help her considerably, which is nice.
Nice if she could use that on something else. If I could. Yes, there is a Lowe's in Home Depot and Washington. Okay. Will you give her my phone number, Silver?
Hmm?
Will you give her my phone number, Jessica S?
Yep. Yes, there's a Lowe's and a Home Depot in Washington. Yes.
Okay, I don't have a Home Depot card, but I do have a Lowe's.
It's kind of foggy here. We got fog,
Froggy outside.
but it's come on. What's the temperature? 54 degrees. 54 degrees and foggy.
54?
54. Yep.
Hey, old Palin, how's it going?
So it's cold. It's cold to me.
It's
Could drive to the
81
nearest
here.
town, but I cannot say which town. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, don't say.
I do. I still watch hi Opilon. I still watch Impact Media, Simple Media, Lizard Media. They're all the same person, basically. And I watch Emma Gansett when he posts, but he hasn't posted for a while. And I watch Eli because I think he's hilarious. I know some people don't like him. I don't care. I like him.
Eli? What's his channel?
Eli, he's on the People's Podcast, but his channel is Eli TV or something like that. ELY.
I don't like Emmy Dancing.
But it's
He's a jerk.
and against it, no, he's a nice guy. And I like watching The Watchmen, his son. Like Ben is his name. Lizard Media, yeah. I like Lizard Media. I like who else do I watch? Johnny 5-0 when he goes live. Because I love Johnny 5-0. He cracks me up.
I like Cult News.
Yeah. Cult News, yeah. And FAPA, First Amendment Protection Agency. He's in
Hi, Bob.
he's in Massachusetts.
I also like the one who calls the cops babe. Yeah.
Oh, Bay Area Transparency.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see your nails. What did she end up doing? Oh, she did the silver thing.
Yep.
I like it.
I got them all chromed up.
They look cool.
Nice.
Well, they look like I got metal on my fingers.
They look good.
Emma Gansett is another fraud. Goes to places that have nothing to do with law. See, that's not the point. That's not the point. Law is not the point. What the point is education. Educating regular people on their rights. That's what they're doing. That's the point of what they're doing. It's not, doesn't have anything to do with government agencies. It has everything to do with educating the general public on their rights. Because as we've seen on many of those videos, most people have no clue about their rights. That's what that is doing. It is not, doesn't have anything to do with the government. has everything to do with educating the public. Which I think the public needs to be educated, because ever
Yep.
since they took civics class out of schools, that was the beginning of the dumbing down of America. They don't want us to know these things. They don't want us to know our rights, so they can plow right over us.
But there's a lot of people out there now wising up.
I mean, that's how I see it. I see it as them educating the general public who needs to be educated, which is apparent from all the videos I've watched. The public has no flippin' clue what their rights are. So if and when they get arrested, they get their rights stripped away from them because they don't know what they are. They don't know what they're allowed or what they're not allowed. So that's why I think it's important that these auditors go to private businesses or just walk down the sidewalk or just stand in front of a street corner and talk to people. It's like Impact Media and Lizard Media and Simple Media. They don't engage unless you engage them. Then they engage, but they usually go to post offices. But then they posted themselves outside of Target because the crosswalk in front of Target, there was no regulating. There was no regulating it. People were getting there was some woman that got hit in the crosswalk of Target because these people zoom by and don't slow down. So they finally put a light in there, and then they also went to a post office, and the ADA door wasn't working, and the rail outside was loose, and a lady fell backwards from trying to grab the rail, and it moved on her, so she fell backwards and hit her head. And Impact showed up at that post office every day until they got that fixed. I know, Desert. San Antonio don't like auditors. I can tell you, but your belief is in the way.
I don't understand what that means, Trillix, but
People don't give a F about learning their rights, and from some random asshat harassing them with a camera. 99.9% of citizens walk away only remembering that person was an asshole. Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
But people, it's their constitutional right.
Yeah. You know, they'll be getting arrested one day, and that meeting with that auditor will come to them, and they'll go, "Oh, wait a minute. I have rights, don't I?" I mean,
just don't scream. Just don't scream.
Oh, Richard Cheese.
I know my rights when you get arrested. That's really annoying. Other than that, it's all you. Exiled.
I still like it when auditors ask them, "What's the Third Amendment?"
And nobody knows.
I know the Third Amendment.
I know the Third Amendment.
Yeah, I do, and
a lot of people do.
And I live in England, and I still know.
A lot of people don't even know the four facets of the First Amendment. They don't know. They don't know whatever 5 facets of the First Amendment. They don't know what they are. They have no idea.
Come on, Silver. I thought you know.
Oh,
I do know. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, redress your government, and bitch.
Right.
Basically, bitch.
Well, no, is it 4 or 5?
It's 5.
It is 5. Okay.
If auditors made videos going only to places pertaining to law, being an only cordial and respectful, letting the officials make themselves look bad. Those videos will do far more to educate people. Except that the regular people, regular people aren't on YouTube. Regular people, there's not a lot of regular people on YouTube or understand it or understand how to use YouTube. You know,
And
if you want to
people
go
don't
out
pay attention
and
to those videos.
yeah, they don't pay attention to them. They watch kitties and doggies, and they watch how to unclog your drain and stuff like that. You know, they don't.
Oh, Miss Mandy, when you got 5 minutes, could you come and unblock my drain for me?
Okay, I'll leave that one alone.
I don't know. I just think that more people.
Oh, I exiled.
I just think that exiled one. That a lot of people need to learn their rights. I mean, I was going to be a cop, people. I was going to be a cop right up until halfway through my constitutional law class. When I was halfway through my constitutional law class is when I realized, holy crap, I can't be a cop. I would not be able to ruin these people's lives. I would not be able to follow orders. If I was told to follow an unlawful order, I don't know that I could. No. I could not do it. So that's why I decided not to be a cop, but I finished my degree. No one on earth will agree with everyone, right? However, being humble to others, no matter how they feel, is kind of, as Silver's channel says, be nice. Yeah.
Hey, crazy mums, how's it going?
I didn't mean to talk over you, Howard. Sorry.
Hey, crazy mom's life.
I said I didn't mean to talk over you. Sorry.
Like a real cop or an Abe cop? Like a real cop. I was going to be a real cop, not an Abe cop, not a security guard.
I was going to say like a real cop, not a rent-a-cop.
Yeah, and rent-a-cop is what Abe was, I think.
He's standing
tall.
And carry on. You can take off your trousers.
Yes. What happened to you this weekend, Mary? Hope nothing bad. Yikes.
Yeah, hope nothing bad.
Oh, I could probably stick this in the chat, huh? Pin it.
Oh, was I on my panel when I was talking about the rooster, or was I on Shifties?
Brewster?
Okay, I must have been on Shifties.
You were on Shifties.
Okay. My next door neighbor has a rooster and has had for years. Well, now Colonel Sanders will have the rooster because the rooster waddled out in traffic today. Rest in peace, rooster.
Oh, did he visit the big cockerels in the sky?
Okay, it's pinned.
Yep. He visited the big cock in the sky.
Yeah, that brings a whole new meaning. Why did the chicken cross the road to get splattered by a car?
Yeah, yeah.
No problem standing tall. Can't stick around, just wanted to streak through and put a smile on your face. He only streaks from the bottom. He only doesn't wear pants, but he wears shirts. You were chilling watching a show and your husband left to play a tournament, and after 20 minutes or so I heard like someone was opening the door. Oh my God. Hope it was your husband.
I hope you got a pew-pew.
Yeah, I hope you have a gun. Jeez, Louisel.
Yeah, shift after.
So a white man opened the door but didn't come in.
Oh!
Oh, shoot.
Mary, that is so scary.
Did you yell at him? Like, get the flip. He scared the shit out of me, and yes, I had a pew-pew. Oh, good.
Good.
Did you use it?
No, but there is case law that permits what auditors claim. Yes, there is. There's Fordyce versus Seattle. There is all
You can
kinds of
film.
case law.
Yeah. You can
Turner
film.
versus Driver.
Turner versus Driver. Yeah, that means you can film a cop.
Lady in front almost made a mistake. Oh, I would say.
Yeah, I would tell her. I would tell her she's fired.
Yep. Donald Trump on her behind. Say, you're fired.
Yeah. See, I know. I'm not an idiot.
She knows her rights.
I'm not a complete idiot, but yeah, there are Supreme Court cases that back up the First Amendment. Many.
We all went weird then. You all had the circle of death. The screen was black.
Wait,
And yeah, it's weird.
just now?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't on my end. Just yours.
Yeah, my end did. It just went all black and circle of death. Unless it, I don't know if it's the heat here, but
Brian, take a nap and eat a Snickers.
Really? I don't care. I don't care. I'm not an auditor. I watch auditors. I'm not an auditor. I've never claimed to be an auditor. So I don't really freaking care. But I do care about people and their rights. And I approve telling the general public about their rights.
Really, Brian, they're delicious. They have like caramel and nuts and chocolate coated.
well, that's good, Mary.
Chocolate coated what?
Snickers. I'm sorry about Snickers.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I was being stupid. I'm sorry.
I just got freaked out, but not to a point where I couldn't handle it. I'm glad he didn't come in.
Yeah. But at least she was at a point where she could handle it, so which was good.
Okay, M-Star. M-Star's so cute. She's so sweet.
Ask this Robin Star.
She is a beautiful young lady.
Yep.
Just like all the beautiful ladies on this channel.
Oh boy.
And in chat. Shut
Hey,
up.
Resident.
Come on. Just being nice.
You can discuss it. Oh my god. But just calm down a little bit.
No, I didn't mean anything. I'm sorry, Brian.
Yeah. I personally have no problem with auditors going in front of businesses, and I got no problem with that. The more people that can get educated, the better. And they usually do. I mean, they usually don't take an auditor's word for it. They usually go off and call the cops. The cops come out and educate them. So they get educated one way or another.
But I like the saying when the sort of like the cops are walking away, you know, and they don't know the Constitution and they just show you know, maybe less time on the firing range and getting in the books to read the Constitution would do a lot more better than whatever.
Did you say more better?
Yeah, more better.
More better, not better. Better.
More better.
Better.
I can't even copy
Like a
it.
bottle of water.
Miss Mandy, if you want to learn English, I've been trying to teach Silver, but she's a lost cause. So I think
Oh, you said something.
2028.
I wanted to say something to that.
Yeah. Oh, 5 turn in 2028. I'm not trying to say anything like bad, but
When you say you've
You'll be
gone through
old.
when you say you've gone through all those Fordyce versus Seattle, Turner versus Driver, who did you go through them with? Kate, who's not a lawyer.
who?
Yes, water has a T. Water has a T.
what?
They don't pronounce T's in England.
No.
What?
Water, bottle of water.
That was pretty good, Silver.
That's what it is.
What?
Bottle
The
of
only, The only thing I give Silver props for the English language is when she does Mary Poppins.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's because I memorized it from the album, so I can't get it out of my head now that I've memorized it.
Movie of all time.
Yeah, where they were singing the Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious song. I memorized the part where she
The
goes.
sound of it is quite atrocious.
Yeah, but she goes in the middle of it. She says, "Well, of course you can always say it backwards, which is Docius ali expistic vagicali rupus, but that's going a bit too far, don't you think? Indubitably." And I don't know any
I've
part
seen
of the
that
rest of the
song
song. That is that little bit.
Oh,
is what I
transition
memorized.
fucking, how's it going? Hello.
Hello.
I have to watch that tonight.
What, Mary Poppins?
Or all those songs are going to be stuck in my head.
Yep.
Just a sprinkle.
Yeah, but that's how I learned how to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious backwards from that song. Docius ali expistic
My
vagicali
God, good job, Silver. That was crazy, wasn't it?
It's Docius ali expistic vagicali rupus. That's how easy.
Say that sideways.
Docius ali expistic vagicali rupus.
There you go.
There you go.
I'll take that Val Kilmer movie we watched, Mandy. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. I've watched it a couple more times since then.
Oh, have you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was just so cool, man. So cool.
That's the only thing I could remember from that whole movie is that little bit. That's the only thing I remember from that whole movie. I mean, I know the songs,
Yeah.
but no other dialogue, no other nothing. I don't have a clue.
Yeah. That's right, Mary. A spoonful of sugar will give you diabetes.
Spoonful of sugar to swallow this medicine.
Yeah, helps the medicine go down.
Although it doesn't.
No,
It
it
doesn't
doesn't.
really. I mean, you try to take a spoonful of sugar with a pill, you'll choke on that pill.
Yeah. And your tonsils get all furred up with bloody sugar.
Yep.
I don't get these people who do like, what's that? Oh, she's gone again.
Did you do it again? Mandy, what are you doing?
She fell off the top bar.
Zatoichi!
Hey, Sadoji.
So what are you talking about? A spoonful of cinnamon or nutmeg?
No.
Yeah. Oh, I see people do that, and they just
Cinnamon
put it in their
challenge.
mouth and do.
It's just brown stuff.
Poof! They just go poof, and the shit goes everywhere. It's like a cloud.
Mary Poppins is way better than The Princess Bride. No, it's just a musical. The Princess Bride isn't a musical.
I have a problem I need to tell you about, Silver.
Uh-oh.
I bought this ring from Temu, right?
Right.
And it's perfect. I love it, right? But the other day I'm wearing it and I go to take it off. Here, if I can show you. And this happens.
Ah!
Oh, no.
The inside of it is purple.
Oh, my God.
So what I'm thinking is I might get some like clear Gorilla Glue that works on metal.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll coat the inside of it and then put it in there. But I don't know.
There you go.
This is like my favorite ring ever. And it costs like nothing, you know?
It just comes apart.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Mickey Minnie blue dress holding, see what he holds. Look up Mickey Minnie blue dress holding. Mickey Minnie. It's either Mickey or Minnie.
Mickey's wearing Minnie's dress.
I don't know. I don't know. He's Dutch, so I'm having a hard time understanding. Who doesn't have holes? Who doesn't have soul?
Who doesn't have holes?
No, I meant souls. Shit. thought I was doing a magic trick? How? Why? What do you mean? Hairspray on the inside of ring, a layer of hairspray? Hairspray? That's not gonna keep it together.
When I was at work, I worked late at night sometimes when nobody was around. So I took a paper clip and I took the finest thread that I could find and I taped it to the ceiling. So the paper clip was just hanging above my head, like a foot above my head.
Right.
And for like 2 or 3 years, nobody ever noticed it. And it was just hanging suspended over my head. It looked like it was just floating in the air.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
People are so unobservant. It's like,
I guess. Of course, I've been accused of being either unobservant or completely missing a point.
well, I pride myself on being, aware of everything at all times. And if my friend hadn't have said anything, I would have totally never seen that UFO that I saw that day. He saw it and he says, "What the hell is that?" And then I looked over and I was like, I don't know. But I never would have looked on my own and seen it. It was because he said something.
Right now we have a couple who's on the loose breaking into homes. They unalived a few elderly people. Oh my gosh.
What
We
happened?
have many alerts going out about these two. Scary as heck. Oh my God, Paige. Paige has a couple people in her town that are terrorizing the town.
What is it, like a Bonnie and Clyde type situation?
Hard telling. I don't think they're white.
Get your pew-pews ready.
Bonnie and Clyde were white.
Oh, I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, me neither. Not anymore.
I'm not going there.
Oh man. Oh man.
This guy is so Dutch, he's putting numbers in words.
I know. I know. Look up. It's old. Trithriba. They are white. Oh man, it must be a Bonnie and Clyde then.
Yeah, keep your pew-pews handy, Paige, if you got one.
Yeah. Do you have? I hope you have a pew pew.
Get that handle ready.
And a manager that learned to be observant. So how a rubber snake was found in his desk. Nice.
That's a slang term from the 70s for guns. They called them handles, and like nowadays they call them L's because it's shaped like an L.
Okay, I'm looking it up. TR3B triangle. TR3B triangle. Oh, it's a legendary, highly classified black triangular aircraft, often associated with the TR-3B Black Manta or TR-3B Astra, and the broader phenomenon of black triangle UFOs. These aircraft are depicted as large, silent, and stealthy, rumored to use advanced anti-gravity propulsion, possibly reverse engineered from extraterrestrial technology. While there's much speculation and anecdotal evidence, the existence of the TR-3B remains unconfirmed by official sources. So it doesn't even exist.
Well, it might.
They just think it exists.
Is there a picture of it?
Not really.
I heard a story about these guys that were in like Indonesia or something. They were U.S. military and they got warned away by this other group who was also looked like military, but they didn't have any like insignia on or anything. And they said that they saw an anti-gravity disc that was being loaded and flown by humans. So it's possible that the government has, technology that they've back engineered, but we just don't know.
Well, we don't know. We don't know much. We don't know much about what the government does behind the scenes.
See, a lot of people think all the UFOs and
Desert goat. Nice.
but you know what a lot of people don't realise, they're not at Area 51, they're at Area S5.
Yeah. All right. Wait, was that S3 or S5?
S5.
S5 what?
It's an area inside of Area 51. It's like a division
It's
of it.
either S4 or S5, but it won't show you on there. And because what they've done, the doors, they've blended into the scenery, so you could stand right next to it to look for them, and you wouldn't know that you stood by them.
Yeah, it looks like the mountain.
Yeah.
It says here Area S5 refers to a postcode district within the UK, specifically in Sheffield, Dronfield, and Hope Valley. It also refers to the Audi S5, a high-performance car. Also, Area S5 is used to describe a series of fishing rods designed for trout area game.
Aye.
Wow. Okay, then.
Yeah, because you put in, Area 51 and stuff, but if you put S5, Area 51, it won't come up.
That's where Bob Lazar was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He knew his shit.
Yeah. I believe every word he says.
Yeah.
I watched the documentary and then I watched him on Joe Rogan, and he actually said more on Joe Rogan than they revealed in the documentary, and I thought it was excellent.
Was the documentary, was that in a hotel?
In a hotel?
Yeah, he did one that was in a hotel.
I don't know. I don't remember.
And he was swallowing hard because you could see on his face he was scared.
No, yeah. Well, there's a claim that he has Element 115 and he's hidden it somewhere, and the FBI keeps searching his house looking for it.
It's probably in that big, huge underground storehouse.
It's out in the woods somewhere where only he knows where it is.
I believe they think it's in Utah. But they have a huge, it's major underground storage where like every original song has ever been written is stored in this.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, Ozzy went to go see it.
What is
Ozzy got allowed in.
It's like a vault?
Yeah, it's like a huge vault. Stories upon stories and rooms like in a cave. And Ozzy went there and listened to the original recording of him and Randy Rhoads, and he almost broke down in tears.
Wow.
Well, Ozzy's going to do one final show in Birmingham coming up.
No.
Yeah.
How do you know?
No, nobody in the U.S. can go because it's in Birmingham.
But Ozzy's going to sit in a chair because he's so old and fucked up now from illnesses that he's got to sit in a chair, and he's probably only going to do like 3 songs.
Yeah.
Because didn't he have an accident on a quad bike or something?
Yeah, that was a long time ago, and it fucked up his spine, and he's all messed up. His back is all messed up.
Yeah.
He's got Parkinson's too.
Yeah, I know.
And he has to contend with a pre-existing spinal injury aggravated by a fall in 2019 and subsequent surgeries.
Yeah.
So he's got Parkinson's, a spinal injury, limited mobility. Man.
I'll tell you what, considering apart from the injuries and the problems he got, he's had a good.
Oh, Zatoichi, what are you doing?
Well,
hang on,
why'd you do that?
Do what?
You dropped yourself. I just brought you back up.
I didn't drop myself.
And no, this is not glue stick.
I was just replying to Leslie about a video that I posted, and maybe that dropped me.
Oh, yeah, it's chapstick. Or it's lip balm is what it is. Lip
It-
balm.
I say, if Ozzy goes and does this last tour in the UK, is he going to be allowed back in the States?
Probably not.
What, because of Trump?
Yeah. Trump is not letting anybody, if you leave the United States, you cannot come back.
Well, he moved back to England, I heard.
Yeah, he moved back to England because he wanted to be close to home,
All right.
and he wanted
I like the song he sings with his daughter.
Changes.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going through changes.
yeah, he sings one with Lita Ford too.
Yeah, Mama, I'm coming home, I think, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one with Lita Ford?
No,
No, it's If I Close My Eyes Forever.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to leave, you can't. Well, if you can leave, but you can't come back.
You can check out, but you can never leave.
You can check out, but you can't leave. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Oh, and people, I did order
It
another
just went all
mystery
black
box.
again. Circles of death.
No, we're fine. We don't have circles of death.
Yeah, the original song, Howie, with just Ozzy singing, I love that one because they used what's called a mellotron. And it's like, I don't know if you know what that is, but it was an old instrument that would
You just froze.
play
you
taped
froze.
taped loops. So when the tapes would warp because of temperature, it would give it this eerie sound. And I love it. Led Zeppelin used it in Kashmir. No, they didn't actually, but people thought they did. But King Crimson used it. It has that eerie orchestra sound.
Mm.
I dropped out a lot of times that you don't even recognized it. I do. Today? You haven't been up here today.
I'll say, just in case it's me, I'll drop down and come back up.
Geez, I don't even know House. He's already ragging on me. What? Who's ragging on you? Your house? Your house isn't can't be ragging on you.
How he dropped.
Yeah, he was having a hard time because he was getting the circle of death on both of us, even though it wasn't happening on our end.
Yeah, that happens once in a while here. That happened. I saw it with you one time. You were circling.
Yeah,
weird.
And usually you just have to leave and come back like that.
Yeah, I just want to see if it is me or not.
I don't know because it's not happening on our end. Oh, it was
That's
directed
weird.
to that. Okay.
Must be the weather thing or something. But
I forgot what I said.
Coca-Cola is putting their old formula back in? I don't think so. I don't think so because their original formula had cocaine in it. They ain't gonna be doing that again.
I would kill to have one of those drinks that they had back in the 1800s filled with heroin and cocaine. I mean, can you imagine how the high you get just drinking like half a bottle of that shit?
Oh man.
I mean, even when I get the cough syrup, like the codeine cough syrup, I'll drink that whole bottle and I feel real nice.
No, I can't. That stuff's nasty.
Yeah.
I'll say, when I've been ill and I can't sleep, I'll take like a night nurse or something. And that seems to.
You'll take a what? A nightmare? A nightmare?
Night nurse. It's called night nurse in a bottle.
We don't have that here.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? Like a sleeping aid or something? Or?
Yeah, just so to help you get to sleep.
Huh.
But now, what helps me get to sleep is I listen to old sci-fi movies when I go to bed and puts me to sleep.
I'll tell you what, XX.
Great.
If they wanna bring back old Coke, bring back Coke with cane sugar in it, not the crap they give now.
Yeah. Hey Howie, if you like old sci-fi stuff, there's a thing on YouTube. It's a TV show from the 70s called UFO. I don't know
Oh,
if you
yeah.
ever saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I grew up with that when I was a kid.
Hi,
Would you?
Moody Mary. How you doing?
Hey, Moody Mary, how's it going?
I'll be white black.
Okay.
Can you imagine how many pieces of jewelry were started by miners high as fuck? What kind of miners? Diamond miners? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, regular Dr. Pepper. I don't do diet anything. Nothing I eat or drink is diet. Nothing. I don't want fake food. I want real food. I remember V on TV. I do remember that show.
Yeah, V, I
Never
remember
watched
that.
it. I never watched it, but I do remember it because it was advertised up the yang.
Yeah.
So yeah. Weed, sleep like a baby. I do. I have a THC 30 milligram THC gummy every night at 7:00, so I can sleep through the night without waking up in a nightmare. So without my gummy, I will most likely dream, and I'll most likely remember it. And I don't like that. I don't like dreaming because I wake up in my dream aware that I'm dreaming. I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's not fun. It's scary.
Okay, Mary, no worries. It's just lovely to have you popping in.
Yeah, you can come by anytime, Moody Mary. Anytime.
Good to see you. Really
And
is good to see you.
this coming up next month here, my giveaway day is going to be cash. The giveaway prize is cash. $1 for every year I have been alive. So that's $67. Somebody will win. And so y'all need to have Cash App. I don't know what you got in your country or whatever, but you got to have at least Cash App or PayPal. If you don't have either one of those, then I can't send you money. No, I don't like lucid dreaming. I can't stand. I do everything in my power not to dream because of that. I don't like lucid dreaming because I don't have any control. I don't have any control over what happens or who shows up in my dreams. So if I just don't remember my dreams at all, no problem. And then I sleep okay. But if I wake up in my dream aware that I'm dreaming, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing.
I think I've only done that once, is where you woke up from a dream and then you wake up a second time.
Yeah, I've done that once too. I don't like that because
I've only done it once, but that was pretty freaky.
weird. Yeah, it's pretty weird. So I can learn to control them. Well, I'm a little too old for that sort of thing now. And I personally like my gummies.
Yeah.
So, and I don't do my gummies during the day when I've got shit to do. I only do my gummies at night. After 7:00 at night is when I eat a gummy. So
I wish they would work on me like they work on you.
Yeah, I wish they would too.
Mm.
Because I mean, they're perfect for me. 30 milligrams is perfect for me.
That wouldn't do shit to me, honestly. Not even 600 worked.
Man.
What I'm thinking is, I could do this, but it would be a pain in the ass because I'd have to eat like 100 of them, even if they were 10 milligrams. But I mean, like, I could get 1,000 milligrams. Just go 2 days apart. You know, you buy 500 one day, and then they'll let you buy 500 the next day.
Is anything legal in Portugal? I mean, come on.
I didn't even know Moody Mary lived in Portugal.
Mm.
I did not know that either. But
that shows you how much I know.
No, hash oil. No. I can't smoke it. I can't smoke anything.
You can't do vapes even?
No, that's smoking. That's inhaling.
Yeah, but you could do like little puffs on a vape. You don't have to like.
I don't know. I'm scared to death because.
Yeah, the aneurysm. I know.
Yeah, I'm scared to death to cough. I don't want to cough. I mean,
right.
I cough when I've got something in my throat or I've got a tickle in my throat or something, I'll cough. But when I coughed after taking a hit of weed, oh my God, that was a more violent cough than just
Yeah.
a regular cough.
Believe me, you sit there and you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't need to do that. It scares the
So-
shit out of me.
well, Silver didn't actually cough. It was more of a bark.
No, I coughed.
No,
I took
it
a
was
bong
more-
hit and I coughed and my head exploded.
Yeah, but
Something
Oh,
nice. Well, it's
freaking-
not giveaway day, but way to go, freaking. Way to go. Way to go.
I just subbed to you, Moody Mary.
Yay.
I always check just to be on the safe side to see if I'm subbed or not.
Only CBD. Okay. They have decriminalized weed, but it's not sold in stores yet.
Oh,
We have too many goddamn stores. We got a store on every freaking corner. Damn near. Practicing. Okay.
you're welcome, Moody. I like your puppy. He's a cute little thing.
Make sure I'm subscribed to Moody Mary. I am. I don't know when I did that, but I am. I just checked.
Holy shit. I put up a video of me doing Psycho Killer by Talking Heads.
Yeah.
I put it up like, I don't know, 2 hours ago. It's already got 160 views.
Wow. Excellent. Is it a short?
Yeah, well, no, it's it's a short. It's like 45
Yeah,
seconds.
shorts get lots of views because there's a lot of people that sit there and just go through shorts.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I go through a million shorts.
I
My
love
other one-
going through shorts.
Sometimes I'll watch them more than once.
The one I did of White Rabbit, it's only 16 seconds and it's got 1,824 views.
Wow, nice.
Fucking awesome, because that means watch hours, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I only need 700 to go,
Oh, nice.
so I'm getting there.
And then you're gonna for sure monetize.
Yes and no. I mean, I don't know what it
Hey,
involves.
Harper,
It just involves you gotta fill out a 1099 because your Google is employing you.
The tax form, then, right?
Yeah, you fill out the 1099 and then you go to your studio and you turn on the super chats and super stickers and memberships.
But they only pay you if you get like $100 first, right? Like every show.
They what? They what?
Like I heard they only pay you once you make like $100.
Yeah, you have to make at least $100 on your ad revenue. And if you don't get $100, you don't get shit until you
on your ad revenue. So
Yeah.
they base it on ads that people watch before they come to your stream.
I show you.
cheeky monkey, are you a nutcase?
Because it was kind of my goal to get monetized, just because I don't have any goals. So I thought this would be a good thing to do. Since
I don't have any goals. Jeez. Okay. I show you. Okay, in the studio, under summary, it says estimated revenue right now, up to now, is $84.42, meaning I did not make the $100 threshold. So
is that once or is that every month?
That's every month. Every month it will start all over again, and you got to make at least $100 in this estimated revenue. It could go over. It could go over, and I don't even know it. But this is just estimated. But it tells you that much when you're monetized. It gives you that much. At least you can get an idea of what it might be. And then let's go AdSense. Go to AdSense. Oh, we'll go there. I'm already signed in, people. There we go. So my last payment for last month was $199.12.
That ain't
But-
bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I mean, it's free money,
Like-
basically, because you would be doing this shit anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah, April I didn't get anything. 000. March
Mm.
199.12, and here February is 92.31. So I won't get anything. I won't get that.
Yeah.
So there you go. I mean, it's just a lot of shit.
Yeah, a lot of analytics.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, once you get that,
Well, Jamie says he doesn't monetize, and I may.
a lot
do
of
what
people
he-
don't.
Yeah, I may do what he does, but it's just a goal for me to complete. Like to say that I could. I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
You can, if you don't want to, you don't have to. There's lots of people that don't monetize because they don't want to, get that extra
Oh,
W-2 or I-9 or whatever the fuck it is at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Cheeky Monkey said, it's supposed to be Howie. I got prawn bombed. I'm posting the video in a minute.
Oh no, you got porn bombed. Oh, dang.
That happened on Gen X Jeffs. This kid, he shows up wearing this fucking redhead wig, like he looked like a clown. And then he jumps up and he starts like juggling his junk in front of the camera. And Gen X Jeff was horrified. He had to shut down the stream. And
Oh my god. Well, you don't have to shut down the stream.
no,
You
he shut
don't
it
have
down.
to do that unless YouTube comes and shuts it down for you. But if you normally, if you catch it in time, if it's just a second or two on your screen, don't bother with it. Just go ahead and do your stream, and then at the end of your
Edit it.
stream, edit it out.
Yeah, that's what he did. I think he shut down to edit it or something.
Yeah, but you don't need to shut down. You
Well,
don't need
tell
to
him
shut
that I
down.
didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, tell him he doesn't need to shut down in as long as it's only on the screen for a second or two. That's not a big deal. If it's on the screen for longer than a minute, it's going to get shut down by YouTube.
Did he do a helicopter?
Yeah.
Helicopter.
Black Rose said I can't be her friend. I'm supposed to not like her.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
It's because she's in love with Abe and you don't like Abe. That's why.
Oh, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. That's so mean. Oh my
I'm a joker.
gosh.
I'm a joker.
Because she said so. See, that's why. I have to hate her because she said so. The post
Howie, what's the name of your favorite pub that's local?
I don't have one.
I don't have one.
You don't have one.
No.
I don't drink. Why would I go?
I'm
I
not
don't
talking.
drink.
I said Howie Silver.
He doesn't drink either.
No,
No, not at all.
no, I'm teetotal.
Mhm.
Well, coffee total, I should say.
Yeah. Me too. Coffee toddler. Not a drinker.
Oh, that's your
But when I
problem.
did drink and when I was promoting, my favorite place to go was Outlaws, but it's no longer, doesn't exist anymore.
Outlaws. That sounds like where I'd be.
Yeah. And I had, and for a long time, before I was promoting, I would go to this one bar called the Pigeon Toed Orange Peel. That was a
What?
great bar.
Pigeon Toed Orange Peel.
That's what it was
Holy
called.
fuck. Was it a gay
Now,
bar?
no,
There was
the rock and roll bar.
there's a very cool one in London that I went to, and it was called the Frog and Radiator.
Wow.
Frog
thought
and
that-
Radiator.
Yeah, and I thought that
This
was
called the
awesome.
Pigeon Toed Orange Peel, and that
And,
was a great bar. Had a lot of fun there.
In the
But
Lord of the
now
Rings,
it's a laundromat.
in the Lord of the Rings, they had a couple pubs. One was called the Prancing Pony, and another was the Green Dragon. I would love to have a bar called the Prancing Pony because people would get it. They would know what I was referring to, and I would set it up with like a little fireplace and make it look like it did in the Lord of the Rings. You know, if I had enough money to open a bar.
Cheeky Monkey said the Red Lion because I own it.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
You cheeky monkey.
Red
Where's your
Lion.
bar? Where is your bar, Cheeky Monkey?
That's a very English.
Don't end up in the Blue
yeah.
Oyster.
Hi, Ricardo Sunshine.
Hi, Ricardo. How you doing? You're
Oh,
happy
the
to-
Blue Oyster Bar.
too?
That's funny.
The Dewdrop Inn was Black Rose's favorite, but it burned down. Yeah, a lot of the old bars that I used to go to are no longer. Well, there's one in Beaverton called Dr. Feelgoods, and they're still open and alive.
Hey,
They just
Jamie.
They just don't
I-
have what do you call it? Bands in there anymore.
I used to go to this bar that it was trouble. It was just trouble to go there every single fucking time. And I went there and they had a CD player and I played Tarkus by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. It's 20 minutes long of the craziest fucking music you can imagine. Everybody in this bar was on cocaine, including the bartender. He was freaked out. So the song didn't even get 5 minutes through the first play. I played it for 3 times, so it would have been an hour of this. The first 5 minutes, he runs over to the machine and he fucking yanks the cord right out of the wall because he didn't want to hear it.
Aw.
He was driving everyone
Jamie,
insane.
did you
They were
get
all
your
on coke.
did you get your bonsai tree yet? I'm
Jamie
curious.
wanted a bonsai tree?
He wanted a Lego bonsai tree, yeah.
Oh, okay. That sounds
Yeah.
good. I can't scoff at that.
That's
There's a
very
lot of
true.
Red Lion pubs in the UK. Is it Red
Yeah.
Loin or Red Lion? Because she
Red
wrote
Lion.
Red
Not
Loin.
Red
Oh,
Loin.
no, Red
She wrote
Lion.
Red Loin is something you go to the doctor for.
a lot of Red Loin pubs in the UK.
No, it was supposed to be Lion.
I know. You did get the bonsai tree.
Oh,
Cool.
did he build it or is he just
Oh,
got the
no.
box on his
He
desk?
just I got the box. I
'Cause he's got to
mean,
build it on stream.
yeah, but he only got enough money for it last night.
Oh, I see.
So that would be a quick put together.
When did he go live last night? I missed it.
No, he didn't go. He was on the shit show.
Oh,
Well, it wasn't the shit show. Or yes, it was. It was Authority Check Presents, or was it the shit show? I don't remember.
I
Anyway.
missed that too. Maybe I'm not subbed to Authority Check. I'm subbed to the shit show.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad you got it. Glad you
I
got it.
said something the other day about to Brett, like he was saying, you don't do things that you don't get paid for. And I was like, well, I do laundry and it sucks, but I still do it, and he's like, he goes, I don't know, Toilet Beard, I've seen some of your streams. He goes, you don't look like the cleanest guy, you know what I mean? And he's like, no offense, but
Yeah, no offense, Toilet Beard.
yeah. Oh, I laughed. I was like, that's fucking funny.
I'm not offended by Brett calling me Copper Fossil either.
No,
Like the
you was
Hollywood
actually.
Undead song. Everywhere I go, people already know the grift is where I'll go. Oh, it's funny how, a lot of people in this community can grift and it's okay. But if certain people grift, it's not okay.
No, not yet, Cheeky Monkey.
Like,
Yeah,
for instance,
Holly, I gotta ask you because last night or whenever I did my last stream, I was playing commercials from the '80s, and one of them was from Britain, England, and it was called "Faggots and Gravy." Do you know what I'm talking about?
never heard
Yeah.
of that. Faggots and gravy?
Faggots and gravy.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like beef and offal, like made into a meatball, I guess, right?
I believe so. I'm not sure. I thought it was potato.
Oh, faggots with onion gravy.
Yeah, that's it. See, I'm not making this shit up. I'm not anti-gay or
Faggots are
anything.
meatballs made from minced off cuts and offal mixed and offal mixed with herbs and sometimes breadcrumbs. It is a
Awful
traditional
is
dish.
like guts. Awful is like guts, like
Ah.
All different body parts, or
yeah.
it's just the same. You know, when years ago, you know, cigarettes we would call them fags.
Yeah, yeah. Ozzy said that.
Don't you
Ozzy
still
Osbourne,
call them fags?
Ozzy Osbourne
Yeah.
went into the shop when they came to America, and he asked the woman for 20 fags, and she got fucking mad and said, "What the hell you want 20 fags for, you weirdo?" And she started yelling at him and shit.
Who hates you? Nobody hates you, Jamie. I don't hate you. I can't imagine anybody hating Jamie.
Well, Connie probably does.
Oh, well, Connie hates everybody. Connie hates himself.
Jamie is my internet father, as you know, and
I know.
he gave me some
Hey,
high praise
Creole.
the other night. I appreciated it because, you know, I don't get a lot of praise, so
Hey,
any
Creole.
little bit is appreciated.
Yes, it is.
Those faggots and gravy, though, I want to try that shit. It looks good. I mean,
It's just meatball, basically a meatball wrapped in bacon and cooked.
oh yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. Jamie is your internet son.
Oh, so I'm the grandson then of Cheryl.
Well, no, you'd be Cheryl's.
Grandson, because I'm Jamie's internet son. Even though I'm older than him, and I'm not quite sure how that works,
So
but
yeah, you'd be Cheryl's
grandson, yeah.
grandson. Wow. Howdy,
On
girl.
who? On
Hey,
which side?
how's it going?
Oh, hey, fat girls. Hey, this crazy mom. There want everyone on 4G to get on to 5G. I've got 5G. This is 5G.
Yeah,
It's
mine's
a,
mine's
S-
5G.
Yeah, mine's an
Yeah, me
S23. It's 5G.
A lot of people don't realise that the towers that they have for 5G push out more microwaves than your microwave does cooking food.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't care. I just need a phone. That's all. I don't care what kind of a phone it is. I just need a phone.
Every time now, if my phone rings, I answer it, but I go straight to speakerphone because I won't have it hold up against my ear anymore.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Hey,
I always talk on speaker.
You get brain cancer doing that shit.
I did have skin cancer.
I don't know if that's true or not. Who's
What?
still
Yeah,
in the
it's-
Stone Ages with 5G? Stone Ages, 5G is not Stone Ages. 5G is today.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's Mad Max.
4G.
It's Mad Max. He's from the future.
4G is
4G's the old.
Well, I'll tell you, I had an older phone. I forget what it was. It was like I don't know, S9, I think, or some shit like that. And I traded it in because the charging port didn't work anymore.
mhm.
And I traded it in, and they gave me an S24 that was worth like $800 for nothing. And I've been using that now. I got the S24 Edge or some shit. I don't know.
5G is not contained like a microwave. I don't care. I just need a phone. I don't care what the phone does or doesn't do.
I don't let my
take my phone with me when I leave my house. I leave it here because when I leave my house, I'm going to do something. And if I get a bunch of phone calls while I'm out trying to do stuff, I don't get shit done. So I leave my phone at home. And
Yeah, but what if you have an emergency on the road? You got to call somebody for help.
then I can go into a gas station or a store and ask somebody to call for help.
Well, if you stop, Oregon's a big state, and if you get stuck somewhere where the next gas station is like 10 miles away, what are you going to do?
Where am I going to be where the next gas station is 10 miles away?
I don't know. Maybe it's 3 miles, but that's still a long ass walk.
I can walk it.
All right.
Not a problem. But I
You're cool
never,
with
I
that.
never bring my phone with me.
That's the only reason I gave my mother the phone. I tell my mother every day, keep your fucking phone on in case I need to call you for something, and she never does.
All right, there, son. Calm it down, there, son. Reel it in. Reel it in.
What's up, Dad? Pops?
So I came to show Silver or something.
Well, the bonsai.
Oh yeah!
Yeah,
Oh, that's gonna be so cool.
Shit,
oh,
I,
you
pretty
even have
good.
to put together the stand for it. Wow, that's cool.
I actually
think
want
it's dope.
that. Now I want that.
Yeah, we can all thank Brett. Brett had the idea, and I was thinking about it before he said it because my boyfriend wanted it, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then once I seen his fucking notification like weeks after he said it, I was like, all right, you know what? The grift is on.
Yeah, see, I thought you needed to get that.
Jamie,
Yeah, it's a nice one.
when I go live, you're not going to see the new grift on my banner because my bird is fine, but he has Bornavirus. And if I get a new bird, I'm afraid that this bird will give him Bornavirus, and then I'll have two sick birds, you know?
So what
so
you
I-
do is you
so I
do the
may not
grift.
get the
Hold
bird.
on now. Well, hold on now. What you do is you do the grift and you wait till the other one dies. Then you buy a new one.
Yeah, there you go.
People aren't going to get mad at me for that. I mean,
That's not about what they feel. You never said when you were going to buy the fucking thing. You just said you were going to buy the fucking thing. And
What if
obviously, you're buying a bird is to replace the other bird. So obviously, one bird has to be dead. You know, common sense.
right. But what if he lives for another like 15 years?
I'll put that shit in crypto and hope it fucking flies to the moon.
Crypto's worth nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Black
I make pretty good money on it.
Can you cash it in? How do you cash it in? How do you
fucking
cash in?
in?
Crypto?
You
To
sell
where?
it. You hit sell. Sells back to the market.
And then you get cash for it?
You get a
Never heard of
digitalized currency. You sell it back to the market. It initiates the sale. It says it's sold at whatever trade rate it is. Then it goes into whatever you have, like if you have a
Bank
crypto
account?
wallet or whatever. Obviously a bank account, but you don't have to have a bank account in order to trade crypto.
Oh,
You can have a crypto wallet and you can link a bank account to it if you want.
do you have crypto?
I have a lot of crypto.
My mother has Doge because of me still.
Yeah, Doge is the shit. And when it hits the fucking moon, I'm just going to sit back and say, yep, you're right. I don't work anymore officially.
Mm. I wish I could say that. I mean, I don't work, but I want to work.
I don't work, and I don't want to work.
I have a
got
bad
another
hip.
week and a
I have
half.
a bad hip and a fucking 2
I
misdemeanor
don't want to
record.
work.
So it's like
I got
everyone
like-
hates.
I got
What?
like another week and a half off, and then I'll be back to work.
Oh, is that from your wrist or whatever it was? Your arm?
No, it's
No.
just when we normally start season. Sometimes we start early, sometimes we start late. My boss went on vacation for a while, so yeah.
Ah, okay.
He's old.
Black
We
Rose
don't
said,
argue with him.
Black Rose said we just got severe thunderstorm warning with 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
go
that.
throw on a squirrel outfit and go fly.
The only thing is, like, when I play
You were behind on chat.
when I play the rain and thunderstorm shit on YouTube to go to sleep, the thunder part always wakes me up. So I can't do it like that anymore.
You are
Oh,
way
that's
behind
because-
on chat.
That's because the sound of thunder, they'll never be able to digitalize it. It's too unique.
Yeah, it's too bassy.
Yeah. Mm.
Jamie, I pulled out a bass that I don't use. It's a 1980s Steinberger with a graphite neck and wood body, and I hated it because it didn't feel right to me. But now that I've been playing a lot, like I pulled it out today, put a new battery in it, and now it's fucking working like a charm, and I love
There
it.
you go.
Now it's like I got a new instrument today because I just ignored it for 25 years.
Let's see, 3 months. So since the drop, which was January 31st, Dogecoin was at 32 cents. It is now officially at 17.5 cents. Dropped a little bit today, about a half a penny. A little bit under a half a penny. I'm waiting
You
for it to
recognize
hit 16 and a half, and I'll buy again.
Silver, do you recognize this? No headstock.
Yep.
Nice.
Down on the where the
And
strings
it's got
end.
a thing where you put this on your lap so you can play.
Oh
on
wow, that's cool.
It's got EMG pickups and it's got a 9-volt battery right in here. But,
Oh wow,
it sounds
Oh,
fucking
no.
is that a bass or a guitar?
yeah, bass.
It's a Tesla bass.
How about this? No, I fucked that up. Does that sound?
What the hell was that?
Wait.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Hello,
Now I
darling.
know my.
Hey, Mandy.
Hello.
Something,
Hello.
something.
Something.
The Deutsche plays the bass
Next time,
and
won't you sing with
Mandy
me?
comes alive.
Okay, I'll see you on the next one later.
Jamie, you don't have to leave, hon. You really don't. I'm sorry.
He's gonna be the way he's gonna be. Can't
Yeah.
convince
I
him
didn't
otherwise.
listen to the stream. I'm sorry. I just
It's all
came
right.
up.
That's all right.
Well, after you're
It's
done,
okay.
Silver, I'm probably gonna go live, and I'm hoping Team Rose shows up. But if there might be a conflict, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't understand why, but some people gotta hate.
Mm.
Where did you go, Miss Mandy?
I'm right here.
No, where did you go?
Oh, I had to take care of some stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, is that what that was?
Yeah.
No, it's also now I know my ABCs.
Oh, that's right.
Because that's what I
ABCs and
thought of.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star are the same.
Yeah, it just hit me like today. I was like, oh yeah.
Hey, Black Rose.
Ah,
Oh, hey, that girl was me.
I can't wait till I get that new mystery box. It's gonna be cool. And I
Got
ordered
another one
four.
coming?
Oh, yeah, I got another big one coming, and I got 4 smaller ones from Temu.
I'm getting an order from Temu tomorrow. I bought like a little device that if you've seen Tonic stream, right? He has this thing that does like an aurora borealis on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
So
Very
I'm gonna
cool.
use that on my stream, and I'm gonna use it downstairs in our band room because we have LED lights all over the ceiling down there, and that'll be cool.
Nice.
Nice.
You're very quiet, Miss Mandy.
She was letting Zat talk.
Yeah, I just try not to step on his.
No,
That's like-
it-
I appreciate it.
but you still sound low.
Oh, I sound low. Okay, I'll turn my volume up a little bit.
Yeah, turn that sucker up a few notches.
Okay.
Crank that shit. Crank it.
Yeah.
Crank it up.
Crank it up. On 11. Put it on 11.
Silver, do you know Kid Rock, right? And Joe C, the little guy that used to tour with him.
I don't know the little guy, but I know Kid Rock, and Kid Rock can go fuck himself for all I care.
Well, he used to play. He used to have this midget or whatever the guy was. He was like 30 years old or something, but he was real tiny, and he would rap a little bit with Kid Rock. He was on like one of his albums, so he would go on tour with him. And I saw his last show before he died.
Oh, the little person died?
Yeah, because he took like 80 pills a day and shit to stay alive.
Oh my god.
I mean, he wasn't a drug addict. That was just what the doctors made him take. You know, like he was really sick and tiny and.
Man.
I'm surprised his body could take that.
I know. Well, maybe it couldn't. That's why he died.
No, I didn't know anything about. I don't know anything about Kid Rock other than he's a jerk.
Mm.
And he showed up to the White House wearing a
Yeah.
sequined outfit, and fucking Zelensky got bitched at for not wearing a suit.
You're only saying that because you don't like him because he likes Trump. But if you listen to his music, I bet you would like the music.
Kid rocking up and down the block.
Raps. No, thank you. I don't do rap.
But he does rap mixed with rock. Like the album Devil Without a Cause is fucking great.
I can't.
It is
I am the bull god. I am free. You know?
No.
You don't
Don't
know?
give up your day job.
That he went to the White House, though. The guy from CNN owned him with that outfit. He said he looked like he could be shot out of a cannon, and that was
Yeah, exactly what I
freaking
thought.
hilarious. It was freaking hilarious.
Or he could jump over the Grand Canyon on a motorcycle. That's what he looked like.
I was like, oh my gosh, I hate to give CNN any props. That was so
No,
funny.
never. I have never ever liked Kid Rock, even way before Trump. I've never liked him. Never ever.
But that
Yeah,
was
like-
funny though. He's like, he looks like
There's
he was shot in a-
There's a song where Kid Rock says the N-word in it, and me
Really?
and my friend were in like the inner city at a bar, and we started playing the song, and then this black couple walked in, and they were playing pool right as that part of the song came up. My friend just looked at each other like, oh shit, like.
We're in the wrong bar.
Well, no, it was all white people in the bar except for them, and they happened to walk in right when that song played that word.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Whoops.
He uses the N word in his songs.
No, and just one song. One song.
One song.
One is enough.
Well, I've never liked Kid Rock. Even before he liked Trump.
Me and my friends loved him because he was rebellious like us. He did a lot of drugs and did a lot of booze, and we respected that. So.
Hey, Jason, how's it going?
I love Trump. Well, Jason, come on. You're
Black
not
Rose, I
one to
have-
compare to.
I'm sorry, so Black Rose, I have not checked my email at all today. Karen Reed trial has been taking up all my time, unfortunately.
Jason, you goof. You goof. Is Myron
No,
not alive anymore?
It's like, you feel bad saying it, that you love drugs, but I mean, what the fuck? If it's true, it's true. I mean, why are people so negative about it? Just because of the bad apples out there that run around naked and stop cars and traffic and shit. Those are the guys that you don't want doing drugs, but I'm not that guy. Like I don't freak out and do shit like that. Even if someone
Well,
slipped me
I
something.
don't like drugs because of what it has done to my family.
Well,
What
yeah.
drugs have done to my family.
But those were the wrong people to be doing drugs, apparently. Then.
Well, yeah, but what could I do? What could I do about it? Nothing.
I know.
And my brother died of alcoholism, and my nephew died of fentanyl overdose.
Hmm. My friend's stepdaughter died of fentanyl overdose, and that was before we even knew it was a problem.
Yeah, crazy. But
She was 23, I think.
And they just put my mom on a fentanyl patch, and I'm not happy.
No,
spent
I wouldn't
the
be either.
last like 30, 45 minutes speaking to the front office, and yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. And I'm not incredibly thrilled at the moment, but
I can imagine. I can understand that.
I mean, I already have issues with her running down the hall naked and hitting us asses.
oh shoot,
Have I not told y'all about that? Yeah, she like smacks nurses on the butt that she thinks are cute, and I'm like,
male or female nurses?
male.
Who's this?
My mom is in a nursing home, and she smacks cute male nurses on the butt, and she's pinched one, and he wanted to take assault charges out on her, and I was like,
Oh my god!
and I was like, Mom, you can't do that anymore.
Oh
They're like,
come on! That guy wanted to do an assault
Yes,
charge on an
assault
old woman that doesn't know any better.
yeah,
Yeah.
on a 78-year-old woman, he wanted to take
You
assault.
know he's gay. Because
Yeah.
any real man would be like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Listen,
he is so gay.
he is 100% gay. Like I had a video call with him. He is 100. Like I'm not trying to judge, but he is 100% gay.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
I was like,
he's got to understand that she's in a nursing home for a reason.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
and she's
it's
losing
not
her
right.
back.
They're not in their right mind by then. By the time they
Yeah.
go into a nursing home, they're not in their right mind. So
know,
you can't.
It's,
Well, she was living with me until she started kind of losing her mind and stuff, and I couldn't take care of her anymore. And
I don't blame you. I couldn't do that at all. I couldn't take care of anybody. They wanted my mom. They wanted my mom to come live with me. I said, no way, no way in heck, because
I just
that's not going to happen. I am not a caretaker.
Well, I just
Wow.
couldn't. She was like
I don't have the patience.
starting to cook stuff and forgetting that the stove was on and
Yeah.
things like that.
Burn your house down.
Yeah, exactly. And I was still working at that point. So I was like, yeah, I can't do it, guys. I said, so
Yeah, I
if
was
y'all
just
don't want to
working
do
at
it,
that.
then at that, we're
Yeah,
going to have to
no.
put her in a nice
There'd
place.
be no way.
And
And
she's
I
been a-
couldn't do it with my job. I couldn't do it. I couldn't keep an eye on my mom for 24/7 when I had to go and be in a bar for 7 hours. You know, I can't. I just couldn't do it. And I wouldn't have been able to anyway. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. That's why I
So
can't.
my
That's why I
mom
never
sleeps
babysat.
like butt naked, and she forgets that she can't
She's-
go outside out of her room naked, and she runs down the hallway like. And my mom is not a small woman; she is 6 foot tall, like Big Bird, and
All right.
she's like 400 pounds, and so she's
What?
and she runs down the hallway and literally going wee, like they sent me a video. I'm not kidding.
She's,
Yeah,
she's a tank.
Howie,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
talked about it, haven't I?
come on, it's not like she's like dealing drugs in the bloody place, for God's sake. Come on.
But Howie, have I not told you these stories?
Yeah.
But running up and down the halls naked is not a good look.
No, it's not.
Not
And this is a great place. I'm like, Mom, you've got to calm down. You cannot run up and down the hallway naked, screaming wee, smacking nurses on the butt. You gotta stop.
Oh,
So
Lord.
calm down, and they put her on like some tranquilizer type things, and yeah. Anyway,
Jessica S. Hello.
yes, please.
Jessica.
Jennifer is going to send you my phone number. I need you to call me, please.
Yeah. Hi, Jessica S.
What would have been even more funny if she did helicopter with her boobs? That would have been hilarious.
She could. They're on her kneecaps, but you
Oh
know,
my God.
there's
Wow.
a visual. There's a visual for you.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm never going to get that out of my head now.
You're welcome.
Can you imagine that though? Helicopter.
Gosh, Howie, thanks for the dance. I'm so glad my camera's not on. Oh my god.
Gross.
No.
That's gross. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, Thor.
That's gross.
I bet but she's a cool mum though, wouldn't she?
She what?
She's a cool mum.
She is. She is.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You didn't have to move.
I put Howie up there because he's the
Oh.
co-host.
I keep saying you don't have to do that. You can just stay up there.
Do we have the same mother? Gosh, I thought only my mom was, clinically insane.
Well, my mom doesn't do that, but she did enough crazy shit that I couldn't do it. I couldn't take care of her. There's just no way. No way. She was having hallucinations, and I can't deal with that. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a counselor. I am not anybody like that. I cannot deal with that kind of stuff. Weird. There's no way I could have taken care of my mom or my dad. My dad was too big for me to take care of.
Mm.
And my mom was just crazy. She was nuts.
I know
And
she
she couldn't remember my name and
Oh no.
had no idea who I was when I would go visit her. She knew who my daughter was, but she didn't know who I was.
Oh my gosh.
And then one time she even called me by a completely different name, and I'm like, "Who is that?" And she goes, "That's you." And I go, "No, it's not." No, it wasn't
I'm
me.
Mandy when my mom is in a good mood. I am Amanda when she's not in a good mood.
Well, my mom wouldn't even call me by my name. I mean, I had to inform her what my name was.
Oh, no.
And then she never remembered it. And she remembered my daughter, but she never remembered me.
That's strange, isn't it?
And then right a week before she died, she had this couple days of complete clarity. Where she totally recognized my daughter, knew her name, but she still didn't recognize me. And but totally remembered my daughter as her granddaughter.
Wow.
Yeah. That was not fun, and I didn't no. I had to put her in a home, and then the first home we had her in, she broke their record for escapes. She'd climb out her window.
Yeah,
So then,
they have a thing on my mom's ankle, like I call it her shot collar, where
it's like an ankle monitor.
It does, yeah. If she goes out the door, it sets off an alarm. They never had to have that system until she got there.
Yeah. Yeah. Then my mom got taken to another place. And it was a lockdown place, and she was able to escape that place too.
Holy cow!
She walked out with another couple. She walked out with another couple, thinking, like attaching herself to them, like
a throuple.
Like I'm with this group.
She got out of the place, walked down to the hospital, which was just a couple of blocks away, and was wandering the hospital looking for her husband that doesn't exist.
Bless her heart.
My father, when he was dying of cancer, he was in a convalescent home. And one day he says to me, "You got to get me out of here." And I was like, "What do you mean? You can't go anywhere. I mean, you're all hooked up to the IVs and everything." He's like, "No, man, you got to get me out of here. If anyone can do it, you can." And I felt bad because I felt bad because it's like I could have gotten him out of there maybe, but I don't think it would have been a great idea.
No,
right?
No, not with all the tubes and stuff.
Knock him out.
Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hello, darling.
A quick little story, really quick. When I was taking care of my grandmother that had dementia that obviously progressed into full-blown Alzheimer's, I took my phone one day and I was playing music outside, and all these old people that were non-communicative started singing, right?
Wow.
I almost got kicked out of the nursing home. They told me if I ever did that again, that they would not allow me on the property, because what it did, it triggers their brain for like 3 hours, 4 hours afterwards, and they are able to communicate, and then they go back into that fog again. But it pissed the nurses off because they had to work. They had to work. They were too busy.
Oh,
I said, you know what? Family, and that worked for my family. I would ask them to do that daily, but no, they don't want to have to work. It's more work for them.
Yeah.
How horrible.
That's messed up, because if music brought them out of their shell.
Yep.
Then that's what they should have done to all of them.
Yep.
They should have had radios in every room.
Yep. There were 8 people sitting outside and on the benches before dinner time, and I'd take my grandma out, wheel her out there in the wheelchair, and let her, visit with people. It was important for her to socialize, and she didn't like it at first, but I made her start socializing. I made her go to dinner, so she wasn't eating food in the house every night. She was entitled to that. You need to spread your wings a little bit. It's the last part of your life. So I made her kind of branch out a little bit. But yeah, there was like 8 people sitting outside, and every one of them started singing. And these were like people that hadn't talked in years. And they're
Mm.
singing the words to the song that I didn't even remember the words to. And I'm like, whoa, I was shocked. But no, the next day I got my ass reamed out. Don't
Oh,
ever
weird.
do that again.
That's messed up because
Girl, that's awful. I'm sorry.
You know, I was watching something that John Cage
oh,
composer
Gerald,
did,
you're off YouTube.
Well, it is.
and he said he said there's music in everything.
See what I mean? You're
It is.
echoing.
It's out. I've got it off.
It's weird because
Do you
you're
have,
echoing.
do you have echo cancellation checked?
I
Yeah,
don't know how to do that shit. Let me look.
yeah. Her echo cancellation is off, or is,
Oh, yeah?
is on.
I don't even know where to go for that.
Let me try to reduce back.
Well,
my
it's okay.
back-
I just wanted to come up and tell you that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Problem solved.
Thank you, Cheryl.
That's awful.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
do that.
terrible, Cheryl. God, I mean, if music opened them up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then I would encourage that.
Well,
I
they don't
wouldn't
want to. But don't you understand? It's a bunch of like, you know, ghetto ass workers that don't give a shit and they don't want to be bothered. And they got enough to do as it is in their minds. They're not going to fucking go the extra mile to help someone. You know, they just want to go home.
It's like my ex-husband. My ex-husband right now is going around different nursing homes and playing guitar and singing to them, and they love it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what people
Absolutely
do.
love it.
Shit, if I went in there and just played my bass like a maniac with an effect pedal, they would probably love that too. And it's garbage.
Yeah.
You hit the back button, didn't you, Cheryl? You hit the back button, didn't you? She said, "Oops, wrong button."
Oh, yeah, she hit the back button.
I've done that a million times.
I'll say Black Rose. She must be a bodybuilder or something. She said my dad was over 6 foot and I could pick him up.
Holy cow! Was he
I
like
couldn't.
60
My dad
pounds?
was my dad was 6'2" or so, 6'3", something like that.
She said,
I
"Yep,
couldn't
sure
pick him
did."
Music heals the soul. Yes, it does.
It does.
Absolutely, it does.
I listen to music all day
I absolutely
long.
believe that.
Headphones.
I
Because
think
there's a video of a woman that was suffering from dementia, or a man. He was suffering from dementia. They played him music, and his eyes lit up. He just was. I mean, he didn't sing or anything like that, but he was aware of what was going on.
Yeah.
You know, as long as that song was going.
Everyone understands music.
Yep.
My mom and the Bee Gees. She listens to the Bee Gees pretty much 24/7. That and watches Friends.
Oh,
Uh,
I've never seen
know.
Friends. I've
I
never
know
seen
it's
Friends.
my personal hell, but she loves it.
I've never seen it. Yeah,
Okay,
Oh, that's
I don't blame you, Cheryl.
And then this cop pulled me over one night when I was coming home from the convalescent home, and I went through a yellow light and a car in front of me stopped, so I had to stop in the intersection, and that's why he pulled me over. And I explained to him that's exactly what happened, and then he's like, "Where are you coming from?" And I said, "I'm coming from the fucking convalescent home where my father's dying. You know, like, leave me alone."
I would have said, "Where are you coming from?" That way.
Yeah.
Where are you
No,
going
now-
to? That way.
Now I would say that, but the thing is, you know, he's like, "Okay, you got any guns, any drugs, any rocket launchers or anything?" And I'm like, "No," and then he let me go, you know. But it was like that was the one time that they ever let me go for anything.
Well, I got pulled over just the other day, just last week.
Oh shit, my doorbell just rang. I gotta go. I'll be right back.
okay.
Yeah, I got pulled over just last week. And I deserve to be pulled over. I know what exactly he told me what I did, and I agreed. That was what I did. I did it. And as I was handing him my license, I go, "Man, I probably haven't had a ticket in like 35 years." And he goes, "Well, what makes you so sure you're going to get a ticket?" And I just went, "Okay, never mind. I won't say another word." He handed me my shit back and let me go.
Hi, confused corrosive.
Why do you to partake in drama so much and then run and hide? I'm right here. Where am I hiding? I don't know where I'm hiding.
Yeah.
Where am I
Okay.
hiding, confused corrosive? No answer? Who am I hiding from?
I need to go.
I'm not hiding from anybody, stupid.
Do you want me to go? It's okay if you do.
What?
Do you want me to go?
No.
No.
No,
Leave
I
where
don't
you
know
is.
what the hell he's talking about. I don't know what drama I'm partaking in, and where am I running and hiding from, or to, or what, or when, or who, or fucking what?
Cheryl said, "Hey, I warned first."
Yeah, and she's
No,
awesome.
you stay where you
but
is.
I don't know what
Miss
he's talking
Mandy.
about. I have no clue what they're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Mandy, if you wanted to stay up by silver, it's fine. I would only charge you $1 a year.
Oh,
$1 a year? Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was a good
Okay.
deal.
I
That's
see.
very
He
affordable.
said- He came in and said, "I'm here to start something. Get ready."
All right.
Yeah.
And then he said that why do I partake in drama so much and then run and hide? And she just deleted the message. She didn't even boop him. But I'm gonna. Bye. I don't understand. I don't get what I'm hiding from, or who I'm hiding from, or what.
Damn it. I wanted to do that, but I can't.
Why do I partake in
Oh,
drama?
Black Rose, by the way, I blocked that person on my channel today. Just so you know.
Black Rose, we have unfinished business. No, you don't. You have
Obviously,
Not anymore.
not anymore.
I'll say he must be confused, you know? It's a good
He must
name for him.
No, he's more than timed out. He is blocked.
Gone.
He is gone. And if you think that's hiding, you don't come to my channel and start shit.
Cheryl said, dun, dun, dun. Cheryl's great. Cheryl, if you come to my channel, I'll make you a mod immediately. Immediately. Like
He's
an
awesome.
immediate
He's my
rich.
pit bull. Yep. I have unfinished business with a lot of people. Do you, Black Rose? I don't. I don't have any unfinished business with anybody.
Oh, sorry. Welcome.
Come
to
here.
2
Come
minutes.
here. Come in.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
If you read up to my previous comment, you'll probably see why they say that. Because I said, Cheryl, people are saying that's Asmar.
Oh, are they? Oh, I don't care. If it's Asmar, that's fine. Asmar,
Exactly.
Asmar, I don't have a problem with Asmar. Everybody else in the world has a problem with Asmar. I don't have a problem with him.
I don't
I
know.
don't know if it is or not.
He's tried to start drama, but when I laid down the law, he stopped doing that.
I don't know if
will
it
get
is or
him.
not.
What?
I don't know if it is or not.
I don't know either.
That's what people are saying, that is Asmar under a sock account, and that's all I said. So if it's Asmar under a sock account telling me that we have unfinished business, okay. We have unfinished business, buddy. I have unfinished business with a lot of people.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I don't really care. But if it is you, Asmar, come on. You know better than that. You know better. So
You don't intimidate me, so
come here on your own, under your own account, not a
He
sock
can't.
account. He's not blocked.
I'll explain after the show. Since you're getting close to the end.
Okay. Yeah, we are at the end.
Oh, yeah. literally at the end.
He has more socks. Yeah, oh, I'm sure. But he's been on my channel with his regular account.
I've got more socks than him. I've got 12 pairs.
Well, you don't have more socks than Andrew. Andrew's got about 180. So
No, no one can beat Andrew on that, I'm afraid.
but okay.
Yeah, huh?
It is that time, people. So thank you everybody for being here today. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, towards it's like the 27th, I believe.
Night,
The
Naomi.
27th
Catch you
is
later.
a Tuesday, the 27th. Make sure you have Cash App because that will be the giveaway. I'm giving away cash. So you must have Cash App or PayPal. One of those two.
I got PayPal.
You're not eligible to win, so shut up.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting.
So thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And Asmar, if that's you, you can come up under your own account. You just can't start shit. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Enjoy the rest of your week.
Have fun. And always remember, be nice.
Be nice.